the umpire? Is he really? Thank you. David, look at this. Look at this timing. Is it already on? I don't know if you've been asked this before. We're wondering if the home plate umpire could just wear this. What is it? It's a mic. We just use it for nat sound. We haven't had an umpire say no to us yet because we're broadcasting the game. It's just a clip-on, so just clip it to your shirt.
Like that?
You gotta be careful what you say. Or I mean, you can clip it to your pocket, whatever's easier.
Someone's watching, yeah. Big brother. Thank you. That's a first for me. So it's a game changer thing? Like a broadcast?
I think the last time I was here, they were streaming it also.
Oh, really? Real official. You see Nico? Yep. Yes, sir.
Welcome you into the Titans. Alex Strout. And Alex, the Titans coming to this one on a scorcher. 6 straight wins for them.
Oh, yeah. 6 straight wins for this Titans team. They are ready. Now looking to make some more chaos in this game. It's going to be a big one. Going to be a fun one to watch.
Meanwhile, the Trojans come into this one winners of their last. Struggling as of late. They're still looking to clinch a playoff spot, Alex.
One things. Still looking to keep their way in it. Keep the momentum that they can possibly find in this big game here. This will be a big win if they can get the win on this on the road.
One of the better arms and really in the entire conference, Grant Davidson, the senior righty, will look to keep the winning going for the Titans.
Absolutely. He's going to be doing everything he possibly can, showing off every possible pitch, everything that he got for this game. This is going to be a big one for them, so we'll see what he's got.
Well, big game coming up, and with the CCC tournament right around the corner. back to the game here, Alex.
Yeah, so this game, obviously the first one being home field advantage. Hall's at home, winning 15 of its last 17 games dating back to last season against the Simsbury team. Keep trying to find consistency on the road, setting the tone early at home is going to be key to keeping control of this one. Secondly, you got pressure offense. Hall's been innings and consistent pressure. Keep that approach going. Don't let Simsbury find any breathing room early. Maintaining the standard. Don't let up. Don't give extra outs. Keeps the same edge. That's
from the number 2 hole hitter. As quickly, there are 2 gone here for Davidson and the Titans. That'll bring first baseman Will Vincent. He'll look at a strike. Thomas Seidel, the catcher behind the plate, calling balls and strikes. The order with John Mascaro.
quick first inning, first half.
3 go the Trojans. Score 0-0. We head. Back here on WHCI as we get set for the home half of the first. We take a look at the Hall offense. They're outscoring their opponents 126-51 this season. That is a run differential of plus 75, and they have got 4 shutouts in their last 6 games. A pretty good offense and an even better defense, I might say.
Yeah, they are going to be doing some really big things today. It's going to be tough for Simsbury, but if they can pull it off, it's going to be awesome for them as well. But they've got through the first half of the inning. That's definitely what you want. You don't want Hall getting all of that chaos early on. And so to get out of that first inning real quick and to get onto the field fast, you got a couple strikes here. That's a good start for him.
And Josh Gertner, the batter here, will lead us off. A familiar face in the leadoff spot for Nick Sanford's side. Looks at a ball there. Good look at the batting order for the Titans. It'll be Gertner at the top, playing shortstop, followed by Jeff Nyman on deck right now. He'll be playing center field. It'll be Max Hannawalt, the designated hitter, batting third, followed by the cleanup hitter, one of the best hitters in the conference, in Quinn O'Neill. He'll be playing third base today. In the 5 hole will be Kyle Sharkey. He'll be playing second. And then it's Matt LeBrecq batting 6th, playing left. Matt Panarella batting 7th, playing first base as this one is swung on, hit into the outfield. The center fielder is there on the run to make the grab for the first out. It'll be Luce Sauer batting 8th, playing right. And finally, Jamie Alerte, the catcher behind the plate, calling balls and strikes for the Titans to round out Nick Sanford's side as Jeff Nyman comes up to bat.
Oh, yeah. Good communication on that last play, making sure they don't crash into each other on that fly ball.
Yeah, and that's going to be key, too. They're going to get a lot of fly balls today. The Titans have a lot of pop on their bats. They're not afraid to use it. This guy right here, especially Nyman, we saw him hit a home run a couple of games ago, a 2-run shot that ended the game via the mercy rule fashion. That was against the Riverhawks of Farmington. That one is upstairs. And, Alex, these guys are really patient at the play. They've been able to draw good long at-bats, and that helps, racking up that pitch count.
Absolutely. Finding their pitch. Sometimes you just got to find yours and find the pitch that you want to hit, and that way you can drive it to the whatever field you want to drive it to. Whatever part of the field that is.
2-1 the count. Pitch to him. Swinging a miss there. That's a big cut there. He was thinking long ball.
A little bit, yeah. A little high cheese there from the pitcher.
Sets. That one is a called third strike, so he gets Nyman looking. So Kletter gets a first punch out of the game for the Trojans.
They'll have to figure out exactly what the umpire's strike zone is here. Sometimes umpires can have a little bit different strike zones. Sometimes they're a little bit more to the right, a little bit more inside, a little bit higher or lower. So that's going to be something that Hall's going to have to figure out in this game.
And Max Hanawalt will get his first cuts. Looks at a ball there, 1-0 to him. Hanawalt, a righty hitter, righty thrower. Grounds this one down the first base line. First baseman there to field it, steps on the bag, and 1-2-3 go the Titans. Through one, 0-0 the score. We head to the second. You're watching WHCI.
Okay. It's Nick and Nico. Two. Three. Two more.
Back here on WHCI as we get set for the top of the second. Noah Kraft, the batter here, the shortstop for the Trojans in today's ball game. He swings and hits this one, chopped foul.
So far going exactly as planned for Simsbury.
Swung on and missed. It'll be a strike there. 0-2 now to him.
Time. Is that a ball out there? Paper? Okay.
Looks like a piece of paper out in the field or something, but it's all cleared up.
Sorry.
Back to baseball here. Davidson sets the pitch. Swing and a miss. Gets a punch out of there. 3-pitch strikeout for Grant Davidson.
That definitely is a big morale boost. They typically are going to be scoring and scoring big at the start of the game, and they weren't able to do that in the first inning. So having that on their defensive side of the ball is definitely going to help them.
Well, that'll bring up Caden Clemens, the designated hitter. He's got a strike there. 0-1 to him. Take a look at the defensive alignment for Nick Sanford's side, and left to right, it'll be LeBrec, Nyman, Sauer, as this one is grounded to Gertner at short, tossed to Panarella at first for the out. Quinn O'Neill at third, Kyle Sharkey at second. As we mentioned before, Gertner at short, Panarella at first, Davidson on the hill, of course, and Alerte, his battery mate for today's ball game.
Nice job just making the routine plays. Sometimes that's all it is with baseball, just making the routine plays every time.
And so that'll bring up the 6-hole hitter, Nick Mateo. Davidson has had good control this game and really all season. That one is fouled away.
Not a whole lot of balls being thrown by Hall's pitcher today.
That one's in there for a strike.
1-2.
Davidson came into this one with 28 strikeouts on the season, so it doesn't surprise me. He's a big strikeout pitcher. This one grounded to Sharkey at second. Panarella at first is in time for the out. So another 1-2-3 inning. Grant Davidson putting in work early on. 0-0 your score.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, 2 more.
Back here on WHCI, and you know what that walk-up means. That walk-up means Quinn O'Neill's up to bat.
Oh, yeah, this guy's a big hitter right here.
One of the best hitters in the entire conference this season. He's got 28 RBIs coming into the game. This guy knows how to hit the baseball, that's for sure.
Absolutely, using everything in his repertoire to absolutely smash the baseball. I think he's looking to pull it here.
A .438 batting average coming into the game with a OPS north of 1,100. Grounds this one to short, toss to first. He's just in time. He almost legs it out.
Yeah, he looked a little bit frustrated at the end of that play. I could tell he wanted a lot more of that, and he just didn't quite get it on that at bat. But
no doubt. But you know, every hitter on this team, you know, has their ups and downs.
absolutely,
They'll get back into it.
as we say, hitting 300 in baseball is terrific. So,
And he's hitting 450 almost.
yeah, exactly.
That brings up Kyle Sharkey, the second baseman, swings and misses at the first pitch there for a strike.
Both pitchers off to some really solid starts here, having great control of their pitches.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see who cracks first as a strike there, 0-2 to him. We might see a works of a pitcher's duel on our hands right now.
Yeah, that I would not be expecting that coming into this game.
No, 1-2 the count. No, I wouldn't have expected that either, honestly. Coming into this one, a hot offense like calls.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, this is what Simsbury needs. They need to be in control of this game if they want to win.
That one is upstairs. Still early on, of course, only second inning.
Yeah.
High school 7-inning game for those watching. So we'll play 7 innings, unless, of course, the mercy rule, which would come into effect at the earliest in the 5th.
Yeah, as my grandpa always says, it's not over till the fat lady sings, and
Is that right? Is that what he
I don't
said?
think I see a fat lady here, so it's not over.
That one hit over to Nick Sanford in foul territory, an all-state shortstop himself, as this one is ripped, and that'll be the first hit of the ball game.
It's a nice.
Sharkey gets aboard. Nice little blooper into right field.
Yeah, that's a solid piece of hitting there. You always want to have nice mechanics. Pushing that ball. He pushed that ball right to right field, kept his hands inside, drove right through the ball. As a coach, that's always what you want to see from a hitter.
Oh, definitely.
Good hitting mechanics like that.
Of course, Sharkey, a threat to steal just like anybody else in this Titans lineup. Wouldn't be surprised to see Kyle go for a theft right here with Matt Lebrecht up to bat. A softly hit ground ball to short. No play. To the shortstop covering at second base. I mean, you couldn't have drawn that play up better from Lebrecht.
Oh, my God.
An infield style single.
Unbelievable.
His shoe came off when he was running through first base.
Well, Lebrecht, a good hit there. Puts 2 runners on now, and Titans threatening early with Matt Panarella up to bat. Panarella.
That last play was just called good luck.
Panarella, a righty hitter. And first baseman, a senior. Started every game last season for the Titans. He was their everyday first baseman then, and he's their everyday first baseman now. And he's in a big spot here with Sharkey going to third. Throw to third is not in time. Lebrecht will swoop over to second in the meantime. So a steal there from Sharkey.
Yep. Now it's going a little bit more in Hall's direction. This is what they wanted. They wanted some
Offense, they wanted some chaos.
And they're
Simsbury
getting it
starting to
here.
lose some control.
Swing and a miss for a strike. He went and chased that one.
Yeah. Yeah, that was an incredible steal. He had a really nice jump. Had both the shortstop and second baseman trying to on him to get him picked off, but he didn't matter.
That one is outside.
2-2.
Take a look at Hall. Their last 17 games, they are 15-2, dating back to last season, and they've just been really unreal. They have a couple mercy rule victories here at home, 3 straight. That just speaks to their offense.
Yeah. I mean, look, Simsbury's doing pretty well defensively, so we'll see if I don't know if that's going to happen this time, but we'll see.
Nothing. I mean,
Exactly.
who knows? That one lined, and it gets off of the second
gotta hurt.
baseman's glove. That's going to score 1. They're going to wave him home. Lebrecht rounding third. He's going to be safe. So how about that from Panarella? 2 RBI single, advances to second on the same play.
Yep, this is exactly what Hall wants. They want the offensive chaos, putting the ball in play, making plays happen as best as they possibly can. And that's what they did there. They just put the ball in play, and you see what you can do with it. So now you got 2 runs on the board for him.
2 RBIs for Panarella. That'll bring up Lou Sauer. Set a ball there, 1-0. The pitch. One laid off. Ball 2-0 now. Panarella in scoring position.
2-0.
For pitcher Liam Kletter, if he can get out of this inning, that would be extremely impressive. This is typically where Hall gets on a streak. Once they get a couple runs going, it's hard to stop them.
That one's in there for a strike. He needed that one.
Yeah, that was a nice pitch. Keeping it low, keeping it in a difficult spot for the hitter.
Panarella picking up his 11th and 12th RBI on the season with those in the last play.
Oh.
That one is outside again, Sauer.
3-1.
3-1 the count. Good Clutter, he's going to have to try to find the strike zone on this next one.
Oh.
A ball 4. That one upstairs. And now pressure is on.
Yep. Not the best thing to happen to get another runner on base, but I will say there is one out. So you have a chance at a double play here at multiple different angles. So it's not the worst thing in the world.
Well, Sauer draws the walk. That brings up the number 9 hole hitter, Jamie Alerte.
Oh.
One is a ball there.
If you can just get a little bit more control on that breaking ball, that could be pretty deadly for Hall.
That one is high.
2-0.
Alerte, a batter who is playing catcher today and really all season long. He's got some big shoes to fill. He mentioned it earlier in the season. He's taking over for a senior who's now going to be a freshman in college this season, playing Division I baseball in Tyler Redden.
Wow, that's extremely impressive.
3-0.
Better hitters on the year last year. He was the leadoff hitter last season as a catcher. He had a power-speed combo, really, that you don't see a lot from guys that call the balls and strikes behind the plate.
No, you don't see that very often. Having that combination is very rare. Very, very rare.
Ball 4 for Alerte, so that'll load up the bases. Only one gone.
Yeah, there's going to be some pressure here. Bases loaded, one out.
And this is really the exact situation you want to be in for Hall. They got the bases loaded, one out. They bring up the top of their order. As we have a visit on the mound here, it'll give third base coach Nick Sanford a chance to talk to his squad, and first base coach Dave Masters a chance to talk to the runner at first in Jamie Alerte.
Yep, just calming them down, making sure they keep their composure, stay in control of this game. It's early, right? Still only the second inning.
Yeah, right.
They got one out. If they get a double play, they can get out of this without even letting up one run,
These days, man. These are
which
the
would be
best.
extremely impressive.
Especially next year.
That's obviously going to be Simsbury's goal right
Here
now.
we go.
Yeah, and for Hall, they have a good chance to really open up this ball game. Only one loss at home on the year, and it was to Southington, one of the best teams in the state. That was a close game, too. Only a couple runs separated those two.
What?
That was a rematch of last year's CCC Conference Final at Muzzy Field. A
Nice
strike
pitch.
there to Gerdner.
That's exactly what he needed, having a little bit more control on that breaking ball. That was nice.
Gerdner, a big spot here for him. He'll take a step out and think about his approach.
Sometimes you just need to get your mind right.
Gerdner, a good hitter as well. He's second on the team in batting average coming into this game, 404, where that average sits this year.
Yeah, and I think if he gets a nice pop into the outfield here, second base is taking a pretty sizable lead. It's very well 2 runs could score on it.
One, two.
Gerdner, a hit machine, too, nearing 20 hits on the year.
Big lead there for second.
One is upstairs. So the base is loaded. Only one gone here in the home half of the second.
10 for Hall could probably even take an even slightly bigger lead.
Swing and a miss. Well, down goes Gerdner.
That was a huge strikeout. That was a huge strikeout for Simsbury. They needed that.
Well, that will bring up the number 2 hole hitter for the Titans, and Jeff Nyman. He's no stranger to big spots. He's got a homer and 7 RBIs on the year. He's had a strike.
That strikeout, I think, gave the pitcher for Simsbury a little bit more composure, a little bit more morale boost for this next at bat, and that's exactly what you need in a situation with 2 outs and the bases loaded.
Ball.
So bases are juiced right now.
1-1.
Alerte at first. Sauer at second. Panarella at third. And Nyman at the plate here.
2-1 count's not perfect, but you're still looking for your best pitch.
Swing and a miss. Make it 2-2 now.
2-2.
Trojans looking to stop the bleeding.
That's a big pitch right here. This could swing the momentum of the whole game.
Clatter the pitch. Swing and a miss.
That was
It's
huge.
Nyman on the strikeout there and leaves the bases stranded. The Titans do pick up a pair of runs in the bottom half of the second. Through 2, they are up 2-0.
Two more. Yeah. I thought you were gonna catch. You got 2 more. Yep.
Go!
What was that? What's the door? Oh, I don't know. Oh boy.
Titans baseball is presented by WHCI. Coverage throughout the baseball season on West Hartford Community Interactive is sustained through community support and tax-deductible contributions, helping ensure that local programs and student athletes continue to be seen and celebrated.
What?
Back here as we get set for the start of the 3rd inning. Davidson still out there on the hill for Nick Sanford's side, and a pretty close game so far.
Yeah, it's going exactly the way. I mean, yeah, Hall's up 2-0, but it's going the way that Simsbury wants it to go. They want to have control. They want to have as much possession as they possibly can get. You do not want Hall getting on a roll offensively, and they were able to get out of that last inning.
Well, he's in there for a strike.
It was bases loaded, 1 out, and they got out with 2 straight strikeouts from Liam Clutter.
That one is ripped right to Gardner. How about that play?
That was a nice play. That was a nice play.
A line drive to Gardner. Get the first out there. Goes for the bunt there. This is the 8-hole hitter, Chase Stillman.
Just a little bit high. You want to make sure you get that ball on the ground. You do not want a bunt in the air.
Yeah, and remember, both innings, the Titans have managed to go 1, 2, 3 on these guys. Davidson looking to keep that pace going.
Yeah, he's looking real good as a pitcher here. Still having as much control with his fastball as he normally does, as that's fouled off.
Davidson making his 6th start of the year. 7th appearance. That one is fouled off.
That was a nasty breaking ball. Batter's
Dave.
lucky to foul that one off.
Davidson's got some good control. Big strikeout pitcher, too. He's got 30 on the year. Swinging a miss, making 31. Davidson, a big punch out there.
Yep, that was big. Responding from what happened last inning with a couple strikeouts from Simsbury's pitcher. It's nice to get one of your own.
Thomas Scaro, the batter here. The 9-hole hitter making his first cuts of the ball game. 1-0. One is grounded, foul. Davidson's ERA sits at 2.2 coming into this ball game. One of the better pitchers for Hall baseball.
Absolutely. He's been able to muster out a couple big games pitching.
That one off his glove. Sharkey will field it. Toss to first. Is a little off target, so the batter was safe regardless. And so now a first base runner for the Trojans.
Putting it in play, doing everything you can to put it in play. That's the biggest thing for both teams, honestly. Don't strike out. Put it in play. Make the other players on the other team make a play. And you're more likely to have something happen than not. And you just saw that there.
And you know what? His first base runner allowed. I mean, that's the 9th batter there on first base. I would say through 8 batters, and none of them were able to reach. That's pretty good.
Yeah, no, you definitely want to have that happen. Get that 9 batter on base. Get that momentum from the top of the order.
Caden Candelario, I should say, as he gets a hit, his first of the ball game. And he comes in a good spot. Now 2 runners on, 2 gone. And now the Trojans look to threaten.
Oh, yeah. They look to possibly match what Hall has done. Put a couple runs on the board. Try and make this a tie game. See what they got here. 2 outs. It's a big one.
Be Timbo Yo, the batter here. Davidson steps off.
Trying to keep that runner in check. That runner, if he gets a big lead, he can very easily on a base hit get to home plate. So that's what the pitcher's doing there.
Good cut, but right into the glove of Gertner. A second line out hit in his direction. He feels it with ease. So the Trojans can't make anything of a couple of base runners. They leave 2 stranded through 2.5. Tightens up, 2-0.
Two more. Ball. You're not wrong.
Back here on WHCI, we take a look at the upcoming schedule for the Titans. You see they have Northwest Catholic, and then Thursday. Right now, the forecast not looking too hot, but that is what is supposed to be the Mayor's Cup, 3:45 p.m. It's the crosstown rivals, Conard and Hall take on each other, and then Hall finishes out their season at home against the Spartans of Lewis Mill and the Green Dragons of Hamden. Catch those games, except for the one against Northwest Catholic, all on WHCI.
Yeah, that Mayor's Cup is going to be a fun one. I'm excited for it.
Oh, it's always fun when those two teams face off. We had the chance to watch them earlier this season, the police versus fire game. That was a fun one, too. That was here at Hall. Hall ended up coming out on top. That's actually on the same stretch of games that they're on. It's part of the 6-game win streak they're on. And they do lead it here in the home half of the third. Ground ball. On the run, a second baseman tosses to first for the out.
Nice play by the second baseman there. Going on the backside of his glove, getting around the ball. That way he has the angle to be able to throw it to first on time. It looks routine. He made it look routine, but that's a tough play.
And that'll bring up Quinn O'Neill, the third baseman in today's ball game, the cleanup hitter.
Look at a bounce back from that last at-bat.
Yeah, one of the stronger hitters on the team and in the conference as he gets 2 ground balls this time to short. Oh, 2 ground outs for him today.
Well, this is going exactly the way you want it to go for Simsbury. Quick outs, quick pitches, get in, get out. Don't keep this offense in there as you don't want Hall's offense in there. You really don't want to keep them in there because they can get on a roll very easily. And getting in and out is exactly what Simsbury needs.
As that'll bring up Kyle Sharkey. Was outside. Sharkey, one of the quicker base runners on the team. I mean, it's really too tough to tell. I mean, everybody can steal. I always say that 1 through 9, all these guys have the green light to steal from their head coach, Nick Sanford, as he looks at a strike there. Sharkey, though, he does. He gets on base, and he's real aggressive out there on the base run. And, you kind of love that. Yeah. As a coach, you have to love that as a player, to have that player, I should say.
Yeah, you definitely want that. That's the kind of culture that Hall has created in their locker room and on the field here is just being aggressive offensively, being aggressive on the bases, being aggressive at the plate. That's just who they are as their identity. And it's been paying off this year because they're on a 6-game win streak, and you haven't seen it too much today, but it's still early.
Yeah, paying off last year too. I mean, it's really just Nick Sanford's way of doing things, and he's really helped this program every year that he's coached. This is his 3rd season. Well, they've already clinched for this year for the CIAC tournament, so every year he's been at the helm. So far, they have made the postseason.
Absolutely. He has a massive impact on these players. And, I don't know exactly what the relationships are, but I know that his players, regardless, have a lot of respect for him in the locker room.
Yeah, and Nick Sanford, and he's so good. I mean, and he's such a nice guy. We've had the chance to speak with him a couple times. There he is. We see him there. Nick Sanford, that's a good look at him right now at third base. He's an all-state shortstop. Went to UMass, played Division I ball. As they will throw to first, Sharkey draws a walk.
Yep, make them notice. That's exactly, if you're Simsbury, that's exactly what you want to do. I mean, we just talked about this guy being a speedster, so.
Yeah, and Simsbury definitely. Any team that comes and faces Hall, they know they've done their scouting. They know everybody can run. And here it is, the ground ball tossed to first. It's in time for the out, so they aren't able to get Sharkey at second, but it doesn't matter. They are able to get the 3rd out, and through 3, it tightens up 2-0.
2 more. What happened? Parent had a seizure. Oh, God. Hope you're okay, man. Fight!
No, you're right.
It's a swing and a miss there. Grant Davidson, excuse me. Great pitcher.
Oh.
That's a
Welcome
ball
you back
outside.
into WHCI. Davidson, a real good arm on the mound, and he's here again. He's putting in work so far. That one is popped up and hit in a foul territory.
1-2. You want this as a pitcher. Now you're in protect mode if you're the hitter.
Here's the pitch. That one grounded. It's past Davidson, goes to Sharkey. Tossed it first to Panarella in time for the out.
Just a very clean game so far. Not too many errors. You had that one error, a couple errors earlier, but nothing crazy. Everyone making routine plays as they're supposed to, and both teams still in it. We did not really expect this to happen.
No, this is definitely moving at a different pace than the Titans are used to, than we're really used to. That's a strike there to the cleanup hitter, Noah Kraft.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be at this pace, though, you definitely want to have Grant Davidson pitching. He's that guy that you can kind of count on almost every game when he comes on the mound.
Yeah, he was a starter last year, too, for them. Hey, one of the better pitchers. He gets a strike there. Pitched in the Hall Connor Mayor's Cup last season. He also pitched in the Police Fire game this season. Back-to-back games versus Connard. He actually won both of those, as that one is grounded right to him. He'll flick it over to Panarella for the out.
Yeah, 13 seemed a little bit frustrated from Simsbury there. I could tell that Grant is able to jam the hitters very, very nicely, very, very effectively, and obviously keep those balls on the ground. And that's exactly what you want if you're Hall.
Yeah, he's a strikeout machine, but he does force a lot of grounders, too. This one does get in the air, finds its way foul.
Sorry if I bumped you there.
0-1 now to Caden Clemens, designated hitter.
Yeah, this guy looks like he's got some pop. He's definitely looking to pull it.
Davidson sets the pitch. One is low and outside.
Yeah, he's going to probably try and keep it low because he knows this guy's going to probably lift the ball to left or left center.
That one's in there for a strike.
1-2.
That one, a little excuse me swing on the dive from Gertner. Gets past him into the outfield. LeBrecq fields it. That'll be a 2-out single.
Yeah, that completely contradicted what I just said. But you know what? Sometimes baseball gives you surprises. So sometimes you just, and honestly, that was on a 1-2 count. You're in a lot protection mode a lot more. So maybe he was doing that. But hey, he found a way to get on.
Nick Mateo, the batter now, third baseman. He's had a strike there. Simsbury 0 for 3 against West Hartford schools this season. They've lost to Connard, they lost to Northwest Catholic, and they have lost to this team earlier in the year. So 0-3 against West Hartford. This one of their last chances to try and change that.
Yeah, this would be a big morale boost if they get a win today.
That one is chopped up the middle. Gardner fields it. A great throw to Panarella, but he's safe.
So close. Oh, my God. I thought it was a really great play. He almost got him.
Gardner almost gets him. You're right. Mateo able to beat it out by, it looks like almost just a step, maybe two.
Yeah, he kind of hesitated a little bit when he threw it. I think he didn't want to overthrow it. They're up 2-0, obviously, in this game. So I could tell he just didn't want to have anything that would be too crazy while still trying to get that out.
Yeah, the quick throw from Gardner, but nothing comes of it as Tom Seidel, the batter here.
Great throw.
He almost got him there. Nice heads up from the catcher there.
0-1.
And the first baseman. He's all the way back. He's not even on first.
That one is up and outside. Two on, two out. Little excuse me swing. That's going to get over the head of Gardner, and they're going to wave the runner home. That's a great throw to the plate. A little off target, though. Alerte able to stop it, so they'll hold the second runner at third, but Trojans pick up a run.
That was impressive. That's exactly, if you're Simsbury, that's what you need. That's what you need, obviously, but 2-1.
Time.
Well, it's outside Al able to get the run in there.
This is not something that Hall is familiar with, having a game being this close and going at this pace.
They've had a couple close ones this year, and I think
They did. That is true.
I think you mean at home, but that's fine too. At home, this is not what they're used to, and now Mount on the hill to see.
Yeah,
How
Simsbury.
they can calm those nerves down.
Yeah, Simsbury just kind of throwing him off a little bit, and that's kind of what you want if you're Simsbury coming into this game. And so, Coach Stanford's coming in, going to resettle his guys. My bad, that was not Coach Stanford. That was somebody else. But still, you got to be able to resettle your guys, get them ready. There's 2 outs, so just one more, and you get out of this inning.
Play.
Davidson sets the pitch. Swing and a miss. Big strike there, I should say. Big cut. So he looks for the strikeout. It's Chase Stillman. That one is low. Lerte gets to it.
Yeah, that last piece of hitting, they got 1 run on. You got 2 base runners here on second and third. Second's taking quite a big lead because shorter second's not there. They're just looking to make this last out. So this could be real bad if it does not go Hall's way here.
That one is in there for a strike. 2 on, 2 gone here. Davidson at 2 strikes on the batter. He's looking to get this third out here. Swing and a miss. Gets the strikeout, a huge one. Leaves 2 stranded, but not before the Trojans strike for a run. They still trail 2-1, your score. Back here on WHCI is Matt Panarello will step on in. Get us started here in the home half of the fourth. Ball there.
Yeah.
Pitcher sets. That one fouled away.
Wind's starting to pick up just
1-1.
a little bit, not too much, just a little bit.
That one lead off. It'll be a ball.
2-1.
Hall seems a little bit more awake. You can tell their bench is a little bit more chatty.
This one grounded, gets by the third baseman. Shortstop is there to make up for it. The throw at first is off target.
Good play, good play.
Putting it in play. Making things happen. Doesn't always have to be perfect, but as long as you put it in play and you don't strike out, something can happen and you can make something of it. And he does it again.
Panarello gets aboard second hit of the ball game. He has a pair of singles here. Bring up loose Sauer. Looks at a strike there. Panarello leading off first. Letter checks over. This one is grounded. Oh, foul. Sanford tried to get that with the one-handed grab. Skip does watch these games back, so Skip, when you're listening to this on the rerun, I got to tell you, we want to see more of that. I want to see you field more grounders. I told you I liked it last time, and I keep seeing it ever since I said it last game. Now he's getting more grounders in his direction. Yeah, I want to see you die for one, Coach.
1-2.
Coach, when you watch this bat, let me see you die for one. Well, Panarello off first. Letter checks over there. Panarello goes. This one ripped right into the glove of the second baseman covering. And they're going to double them up. Get the twin killing on the Titans.
You could hear the groan in my voice. That sucks for Hall.
I think you have to wonder if they didn't send Panarello, that second baseman's not there to cover. That's going right into the outfield.
That wasn't even a pop fly. It was a solid piece of hitting. It just ended up right in the hands of the second baseman and right where number one was stealing. So that's called bad luck.
In there for a strike. Me alert say the batter now, the 9-hole hitter.
Dead ball, dead
Ooh,
ball.
that one hits him right in the arm. So alert say will take the free pass off the hit by pitch. I tell you from experience, that doesn't hurt as much.
No.
It hurts, but not as much as when it's cold.
If you get hit by a pitch, that's probably the best spot to get to get hit at.
If it was cold, I mean, he'd have feel that.
Yeah, well, it's this wind is a little.
It's a little brisk.
But if you're getting hit by a pitch, that's how to get hit.
So that brings up the top of the order, Gertner. This one coming towards us. And watch out, that ends up in the lacrosse field, the practice field adjacent to the varsity baseball diamond.
I think Coach Sanford wants to see you die for that one.
Yeah, right.
0-1.
Give me a glove, Coach. Put me in.
What?
I have college eligibility. I don't have high school eligibility anymore.
Time.
Timeout here. Pitcher steps off. He'll do it again.
What? Hey!
That one's in there for a strike. So Gardner will now have to lock in as one of the keys to the game, of course.
Yeah, absolutely. One of the keys of the game. It's an 0-2 count, so it's going to be a bit tough here, but we'll see what he's got.
2 gone. 0-2 the pitch.
Good take.
He's outside.
Breeze is picking up.
At first.
Breeze is picking up here.
1-2. What?
That may adjust where the ball goes if it's in the air.
Alerte goes.
Ball.
That pitch is called a ball. Alerte, they won't even throw. So he's in there.
Yep. Standing up. That's always nice.
So that puts a runner in scoring position now. Gardner grounds it to third. Toss to first. He's in time. So it will leave a runner stranded and Alerte. No runs come across the score. And through 4, it's 2-1.
Sorry, what was it?
Ball.
32 for 17. Yep, got you. Thank you, Nick. Well, this is 17. 32. Yeah, got 3 left. Last one, last one. Ball's in, ball's in. Two!
Back here on WHCI as we have a new pitcher in the ball game.
What?
Alex Stroud by my side. It's Anthony Altamirano here on the play-by-play. It's Alex Rebors on the hill, the new pitcher.
Yeah, and I think Grant Davidson, one of their best pitchers, they want to save him. They want to save his arm for some of the big games that are going to be coming up. they want to make a deep playoff run. They want to make sure his arm is ready to go. So
Yeah, and it's good. Rebors gets some reps.
yeah,
Come conference tournament time and CIEC playoff time. Of course, they've already clinched CIEC Class LL. It's all about seeding for them here.
Reno.
And they're in a good spot. Not official yet from the conference, but they are currently first. So if it were to end today, they would be an automatic bid for the conference tournament.
oh yeah. And Rebors is also. I mean, I know we talked about Grant Davison, but Rebors is also a great pitcher. I mean, if this game's 2-1, and you expected to come into this game and kind of do a lot of on offense, and you need a strong pitcher here still in this game, and so they have a lot. That means they have a lot of trust in Alex.
As he walks the number 9 hole hitter, John Mascaro.
Not the best start.
That'll bring up the leadoff hitter, Caden Candelario. Mascaro leads off first. They're going to check over on him.
Alex is just warming up, though.
Are you talking about yourself in the third person?
No.
He punts.
It's easier to remember the name because it's the same name as mine.
He punts and he pushes that foul. Candelario 1 for 2 today.
0-1.
No, I wish I was a decent pitcher when I played. I was not good at pitching. I was not a pitcher.
Were you an infielder, outfielder? I picture you as an outfielder.
Center field.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
See, I have my suspicions.
When I was.
That one bunted. Mascaro going to get to second. Toss to first. They're going to call him safe.
Leadoff hitter.
They're going to call him safe on that one. So now 2 runners on.
Putting some pressure on Hall here. 2 runners on. No outs. This is not what you want if you're Hall. You've just kind of woken up the Simsbury bench a little bit too, and they're now going to get going and see if they can get in the pitcher's head.
Here's Bolo. 0 for 2 today. Candelario on first, Mascaro on second. Nobody gone here. Top of the 5th. That one is swung on, hit right into right field. Sauer there to make the grab. Runner will tag for second. A great throw from Sauer. He's going to nail him at third.
Wow. That was absolutely phenomenal. Coming all the way from right field, making sure he gets under that ball, catches it, spins, keeps his momentum going forward, and throws a strike right to third base for a double play. That was excellent.
Lou Sauer, wow, what a cannon of an arm from right field. That was direct right into Quinn O'Neill's direction.
Just when you thought pressure was on Hall, now it's off of him after one play.
And O'Neill's ready for that every day of the week. He's ready for that. He's a utility player, but for those who are unaware, he's a Division III college football commit, so he knows all day about throws from that distance.
Oh, yeah.
As that one popped up, Gertner there easily, and a great defensive play from Sauer. And then the pop out to Gertner will quickly get the Titans out of it as they manage to get out of it without allowing a run. 2-1, they lead it. We've played 4.5. We head to the bottom of the 5th.
Our studio fucking came up on that one. That was 3, right? That was 3. 2. All right, 3 more. Yeah, no, well, that was 2, right? Yeah. Yep, all good, all good.
Crafty, bro. Don't turn that way.
Good. What?
Back here on WHCI is Jeff Nyman will step on in. Oh, and Nyman's showing punt.
Take your time.
How about that?
That was not expected. Did not
Neither
see
was
that coming.
sour play. I can't
No.
stop thinking about that. Was a great play.
That was a phenomenal play.
Lou, you got to add that to your personal highlight reel, man. I don't know if every player watches these games back. Nick Sanford, I know you're watching this. You got to tell them.
They'll just watch that one play and watch it over 10 times.
Coach, you got to tell Lou. Put that on his demo reel.
Oh.
I want a ball there to Nyman.
Sun's starting to come out a little bit. That might not help the outfielders too much if the ball's in the air.
No, any ball in the air is going to be a problem now. That sun poking out. And pretty clear skies as far as there's not really like some egregious clouds blocking them. So that's really what I'm saying is that's no good for them.
No. Not you don't want
any ball in the sky, no bueno.
No. I mean, it's not like a super sunny day. There's still clouds. There's still, you put sunglasses on, you can, manage. But sometimes the sun's in your eye and you can't even do anything. So far, it's not too bad. But having that sun out, like we said, not good.
That one is low. 3-2 now.
3-2.
Nyman 0 for 2 today. Clutter sets the payoff pitch. Ball 4.
He's not going to try and steal second. Ball's in the back post. Oh, gave him another ball. Okay. I didn't know what the specific rule was, but.
You're good. Okay, I thought it was obvious. But.
All right. So Nyman on first after the walk. That'll bring up Max Hanwell. He's 0 for 2 today.
Yeah, he's looking to make sure he gets on the board.
What?
Oh. So ball there. Take a look at the Hall Titans this season: 6-1 at home, 5-3 on the road. If you could believe it, entering today, they had 63 runs scored at home and 63 runs scored on the road. 27 runs allowed at home and 24 runs allowed at home. So pretty much almost identical stats for the Titans there.
Yeah, that's pretty incredible. I mean, they only have a couple runs today, so that you got to give props to Simsbury's defense there.
Nyman's going to go. The call is strike. They're not even going to try it. So Jeff Nyman picks up a stolen bag.
Standing up, too.
Yeah, he thefts his first of the ball game.
Yeah. Here comes Hall with their chaos on offense.
That one is in there for a strike.
I say chaos in a good way, obviously. I know it doesn't sound great, but it's a nice chaos offensively that they got going.
Runner gonna go. That's gonna hit
by pitch.
Hannawall. Oh man. So Hannawall gets hit, and ouch! Second batter plunked this ball game.
It's almost like the camera was a bit voodoo dollish there. As he got hit by the pitch, the camera fell. It's like the camera felt it.
The YOLO is won within The YOLO is one the same as Max Hanawalt. It's channeling its inner Hanawalt. As that's going to do, we'll have a new pitcher in the ballgame. Clutter's night is over. 2-1 the score. We'll take a break, come back. We'll tell you all about it. You're watching WHCI.
Okay. Thank you. Oh my God. Two more. What happened? Hold on. What? Hold on. No outs.
Back here on WHCI is we have a new pitcher in the ballgame. It's the former shortstop, Noah Kraft. He was the starting shortstop for today's ballgame. And now moves into a reliever role. Now playing shortstop is John Mascaro, who was the second baseman, and so now we go down the line. And now playing second base will be Jay Morales. So those are all these substitutions coming your way. In steps in for the Titans, Quinn O'Neill, the cleanup hitter.
Oh yeah, he's looking for some vengeance here.
Yeah, this is a good spot for him. He's 0 for 2 today. Runner goes. Both runners will go. That's a ball. They throw a third, not in time. They pull out the double steals.
God, that was such a good jump. It was such a good jump. He was jumping just a split second before the pitcher threw it. He didn't even see it coming. Now they got to go infield in with 2 runners on, third and second.
Yeah, and you know, they're doing that because he's hit 2 ground balls today.
Yeah, with number 2 up at the plate. That's not good.
This might be a mistake because Quinn O'Neill is a guy who's got pop. He's got 28 RBIs. As you see, he lifts this one up. Foul territory and unplayable. He is 0 for 2 today. He does have 28 RBIs, and he's got a batting average north of 430.
Yeah, so he's due for one today. He's looking for some vengeance.
1-2.
This is a good spot for him to get his first hit of the game, too. Runners on second and third now. Nobody gone. In the home half of the 5th. That one is swung on. He got just under that one, and we'll send that backwards into foul territory. He's hitting his ball right now under.
Yeah, he's definitely hitting a bit under. Not quite on plane. You can tell.
He's got to level out that swing and make even contact with the ball. He's swinging just under that one. The last 2 pitches, he's popped up.
If there's anyone that can adjust, it's him, though.
Oh, that one upstairs. He has to duck out of the way. My goodness.
I mean, it sucks you got to put infield in, but you got to. You just do. Running second and third in a close game.
Pitch But outside, they're going to hold the runner at third. Good job by Nick Sanford. And you saw Quinn put up his arm and said, hold on, no.
Yep. And we know 22 is aggressive.
So Nyman on third and Hannaway on second. O'Neal at the plate. Full count here. Payoff pitch. Below ball four, so they walk him.
That might not be a bad idea, to be honest. Having needing a runner on second, third, adding one to first. Now you have multiple options to get outs. Obviously, we talked about him being, number 2 being one of the best hitters on this team. So now you don't have to worry about that. But Hall has great hitters all around.
About Kyle Sharkey.
Exactly. It's not the plan, but it's
I really don't think there's any hitter on Hall that is like a.
No,
I'm glad we're
no,
facing him
no,
instead.
no. There really isn't.
I think everybody is a threat.
No, everyone.
Sharkey looks at his.
No one is safe.
Especially, he's got wheels. Yes, he does.
No one in the field is safe with Hall hitting.
Here's the pitch. Sharkey lifts this
Jammed him.
one up, sky high. Should be routine, and it is. Shortstop Mascaro there to make the grab for the first out.
Yeah, you could tell having the new pitcher that their timing with hitting is a little bit off. You had a couple foul balls on the right side from number 2, and then 21 also getting jammed on that play. So the timing's just a little bit off, but once they adjust, look out.
So that'll bring up LeBrecq. And Matt LeBrecq with a good chance here. Set a ball. Of course, we saw Dave Masters letting his guys know on base there's only one out. And Dave's been around the program for a couple of years. He used to coach as a Hall head coach, but he also was the coach of Simsbury at one point in time. Coach Simsbury football. This guy is really near and dear to both communities, Dave Masters.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely also very well-respected coach on the team.
Yeah, Dave's a really nice guy, too. And
Oh, that's a
been
balk.
around. It'll
That's
be
huge.
a balk there. So how to bring in a run.
I guess he didn't quite get set when he was there on the mound. That's a huge error right there. That might cost him at the end. That sucks.
Now second and third. That one's in there for a strike. Yeah, Masters, it's fun seeing him back on the Hall side of things. He's an assistant along Nick Sanford. Kind of a full circle connection. Dave used to coach Nick when Nick was in high school. He was a shortstop as a swing and a miss there. And now Nick's coaching as the head coach, and he was able to bring on Dave.
Wow. There
Kind
you
of a
go.
full circle moment for them.
Yeah, a little full circle.
It makes it even more interesting when you find out that Dave has some history of Simsbury, too. Spent more than 2 decades coaching there, football and baseball. He was the head coach for a decade of the football team. Coached a little bit of baseball in his time there as well. He stepped away in 2024, but he's here back to today. Hall and Simsbury, 2 programs that he helped build at one point in time.
Yeah, definitely a player's coach for sure.
Oh, yeah. All accounts, everywhere he's coached, Hall or Simsbury, I've heard people talk about culture that he created, relationships he's built with players. Kind of a perfect example of how connected the high school sports can be in Connecticut.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Especially for a school like Hall and a culture and a community like West Hartford. It's good to have a guy like Dave coaching this team.
I told Dave pregame we were going to talk about him. He was like, no.
He probably hears us talking behind his back right now.
Yeah. Dave, if you're listening to us right now, give us a sign.
Oh my goodness.
There's a sign hit deep into center field. On the leap, can't get it. Panarello stumbles on first, but he's able to pick up a couple more in the process. So just a single there gets the RBI win. Well, at least Panarello was listening.
Yep.
Blue Sauer, the batter now.
That was a nice piece of hitting. Just went off the center field's glove. I think he tracked it a little bit, got a little bit in. Sometimes it's tough when you got Hall's hitters. They hit the ball pretty hard, so that ball sometimes is hard to find the judgment of where it's going to land. I think he just had just a little bit off. That's a tough one, but that's what you need if you're Hall, and now their offense is getting the chaos going.
Yeah, now 5 runs for Hall. Panarella
Absolutely.
is able to bring in a couple. A big game for him today.
Yep, and one of them was on that balk. So that was huge. Exactly what Hall needed.
So Luce Sauer, the batter now, had a pretty good defensive assist in the field not too long ago. Looks at a ball upstairs.
1-1. Stay in the box, please. Stay in the box.
Panarella leading off first. He's going to go. Pitch is called a strike. Throw to second is not in time. Panarella able to get in there. Now is up into scoring position.
Try to double back there, the second baseman, to
1-2.
see if he had a slight chance to get him out there on second, but he's too fast.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, Panarella swipes another. That one is hit back behind the backstop for a foul.
What?
Got an 0-1 count here. Or, excuse me, 0-2. That was strike 3. Look at that. I was off by 1 strike, and look at that. 1 strike later, they're out. That's it for that inning. You're listening to WHCI. We will be right back for the final ending of this game.
Thanks, Nico. Two more. Go!
Back here on WHCI as the Mayor's Cup coming up Thursday, the 14th. First pitch set for 3:45. Right now, the weather not looking too hot, but game is still set to go as planned, and we'll have your coverage either way on WHCI. Again, this Thursday will be the second game of the season between Hall and Conard. The annual Mayor's Cup. Always a fun time.
Absolutely. I'm excited to watch that one. Always a fun little rivalry in West Hartford.
It's one grounded up over to Sharkey. Toss to first.
Nice
Scooping
pick.
Panarella. Who wants ice cream? Howard Cold Stone Creamery's open. West Hartford.
I know you're thinking about ice cream.
Come on. I mean, he scoops. He's scooping up ice cream. It's a brisky day, but those are the Panarella scoops.
He scooped my terrible throw during warm-ups. But we won't talk
right,
about that.
did.
Even though I brought that up, we won't talk about that.
That's right. I'll talk about it.
No.
That one is a little bit low. That looked like Alex's throw.
Walked right into that one.
Shades of Strout.
Looks like you got puns too, huh?
That's right. The pitch from Rebors. This one is ripped, gets and bounces off of the mound. Sharkey, a good throw.
Wow,
no
nice
scooping
play.
this time. That's right on target.
Nice play by the second baseman there. Going backhand, back at the back part of second base, getting that ball, and right off his plant foot, getting it right to first base in time for the out.
The heck of a throw from Sharkey. He's
Two great plays there.
second baseman today. We've seen him in that spot a couple times, and man, just a true veteran.
Yeah, you could definitely tell. You could definitely tell.
Yeah, that's something that Nick Sanford is lucky to have. Not a lot of coaches. He can put pretty much any one of these guys anywhere he wants to. Swing and a miss there for the first strike, going one.
That just tells you that he has so much trust and so much faith in the program and the culture and in his players. And you always want to see that from a head coach. And, especially if you're a player, knowing that your coach trusts you to do the right thing when it's game time. So.
I think it also comes from the development, too, the JV levels, obviously at Hall. And then you want to go even farther, talk about Summer League, post-96, and then maybe even further, we could talk about King Philip's Middle School or Bristow. The middle schools in West Hartford that these guys have been developing since that age. Is that one is going to find its way into the outfield for a base knock with 2 outs.
Yeah, that's a nice piece of hitting there by number 5. Just getting a nice base hit into the outfield there.
Nick Mateo, the batter. So Mateo leads off first. Rebors checks over at first. The pitch. That one's in there for a strike, right down Main Street. Thomas Seidel, the catcher here.
I haven't seen the catcher make too many mistakes today. That's always nice to have.
That one is outside.
1-1.
Haven't seen Seidel make too many mistakes.
Time is called here. So Rebors will step off. We'll do it again.
1-1.
1-1 count, 2 gone. Runner on first.
Simsbury now trying to get a little bit more aggressive as they're down a few runs. The game's coming closer and closer to the end.
That one is outside, make it 2-1. Ooh, that one up and in, almost gets him, make it 3-1.
Clemens on Simsbury paying close attention to the pitcher.
Simsbury trailing by 4 here in the top of the 6th. Runner goes, the pitch, a ball, so it won't even matter. Ball 4.
Well, if you're Simsbury, this is what you need. A couple runners on, getting things going. Get sort of a rally going here. Down a few runs.
2 outs, 2 on. Chase Stillman, the batter, the left fielder.
Yep.
Looks like we might have an actual pinch hitter here.
All right. Well, usually if it's a pinch hitter, you've been waiting a little bit on the bench, kind of all game.
Brendan Vargas, the new batter.
You want to get that action. You know, a lot of players sometimes don't get all the playing time that they wish they got, especially on competitive high school teams. And so there's this guy's moment.
So Vargas will come in, and a big spot here for the Trojans. Looks at a ball there. Top of the sixth, Titans up 5-1. 2 gone, 2 on. Reboards the 1-0. Swing and a miss there, making 1-1.
Solid pitch there by Rebors. Wind's kind of calmed down a little bit. I don't really see too much sun anymore either.
That one fouled off. Yeah, the elements kind of not playing a factor. This is
no, not really. Not too much.
perfect weather almost, if you will, for these outfielders.
I have a strong feeling that as soon as I said that, now it's going to completely reverse.
It's going to start snowing in May.
We'll see, though.
Yeah, it's going to be Colorado. We're going to get snow.
Yeah, in May.
In May, yep. Just like the Rockies over at Coors Field. Isn't that pretty crazy?
Yeah, that was nuts. Oh.
It's a ball. It's going to get past.
Uh-oh.
Both runners will move up a bag.
That is not what you want.
Second and third now.
Catcher's been pretty good today, not making too many. I mean, that was obviously a tough one to make sure you keep in front, but that's, pass balls, that's tough. Catcher's been pretty good today. That one just caught him a little off guard there.
Yeah, so 2 on, and both of them in scoring position. 2 gone here in the top of the sixth. The 2-2 from Rebors. Gets him there with a
huge
strikeout look, and a big one from Rebors.
You could tell everyone's energy just kind of raised massively for one quick second right after that strike.
So a big punch out from Rebors gets him out of it. Nowhere in runs. 5-1, they lead it.
Re-enter. Eight's coming back. Nick, three's back in for, I think it was 12. Yeah, 2 more. Thank you. Balls it. Hey, 2.
Well, Mother's Day was yesterday, but we weren't around, so I thought it was a good chance to say thank you to all the moms out there and everything they do. So a beautiful Mother's Day, at least for the state of Connecticut. It was nice weather around, and special shout out to my mom. We had a nice Mother's Day.
Awesome. Yeah. Mom, if you're listening, thank you.
What?
And all the
Starts to
moms out
appreciate
there.
you.
Superheroes, really. All of them.
Absolutely. Yep.
As Jamie Alerte will start us off here in the home half of the sixth. Jay Morales on the mound for the Trojans. Alerte looks at a strike there. You know, Mother's Day always makes me think of the story of Dallas Braden, the Oakland A's pitcher. Well, rather now he's the Oakland A's broadcaster. He's on their TV side. He threw a perfect game on Mother's Day in 2010, and that was real special. That was a real special day. I don't think many people in baseball will forget that day. It's against Tampa Bay on Mother's Day. They had the Mother's Day bands on. They were wearing their pink. And Braden actually lost his mom to cancer when he was a teenager. He was raised by his grandmother, Peggy.
2-2.
Became his biggest supporter. Never missed one of his home starts. Dallas said that Mother's Day was always an emotional day for him. And on that morning, he almost didn't even want to go to the ballpark because of how difficult it could be. Then he goes and retires 27 batters. But honestly, the moment people remember the most isn't even the final out. It's him immediately finding his grandmother in the stands. And she comes out and they hug each other. As Alerte will find his way to first.
Hit by a pitch there. He took that well. Right in the back.
But it's really Dallas Braden finding his mom after that final, or finding his grandmother after that final out.
Absolutely, yeah.
And they find each other and they hug.
It's emotional. Like once it happens, it's extremely emotional, and you can't. It's almost hard to control once it starts happening.
Yeah, it's one of those incredible baseball moments that you'll never forget. And really, you know, he talked about this a couple times, but the reason he hugged her is because he just really knew that nothing he could have said would have helped in that moment.
Yeah.
It was all the emotion coming out. He just wanted her to feel what he was feeling.
Absolutely.
In that moment.
Absolutely. That's what it's all about.
Just a wonderful day. We'll never forget that day with the Oakland A's pitcher Dallas Braden threw that perfect game. Alerte and the Titans. Alerte leading off first. They're up. They're trying to pick up a win the day after Mother's Day. A strike there.
Man, if I was the pitcher for Simsbury, I'd be on edge quite a bit. Hall is very, very, very aggressive on the bases. Looks like Alerte's staying that way based on his body language.
Gardner will bunt this one, pops it up. Catcher can't find it. I don't think he would have had time for it anyway.
Nah, it doesn't seem like it. But you don't want to bunt in the air. You do not want to bunt in the air. As I've said that probably a couple times already on this broadcast, but once that ball goes in the air, easily you're out.
0-2.
Obviously, a player is probably trying to get to another base. That's usually the reason for a bunt, and that ends up in a pretty easy double play. We kind of saw that with that line drive to second where it was a double play earlier. Oh.
Checks over at first.
Almost. That was closer.
Nothing doing. Gardner 0 for 3 today. Looks to change that here. Leadoff hitter, been one of the better hitters for this Titans team as they check on Alerte again. Still nothing going on.
Alerte was leaning a little bit to the right as he threw it back, so he had to really get his footing back, and he got back in time though pretty easily.
Pitch. This one ripped. Gets into the outfield. That's a good piece of hitting for Gardner. Alerte rounding second, headed to third. Gardner's going to pull in to second for a double. Sanford puts up the stop sign for Alerte at third.
Nice piece of hitting there, getting inside on the ball. Nice timing, pulling it nicely on the third base line there. That's a nice double. You got 2 runners on now, and you're going to add on more. And this is what Hall does. This is what they do. They get a lead, and they tack on more, and they tack on more.
It's that never back down mentality that Nick Sanford's been trying to really hammer down to these guys. And you're seeing it here.
Now you got Neiman at the plate here. Nyman, excuse me.
Well, that's Gertner's 7th double of the year.
Time.
And Nyman will call time. Jeff Nyman 0 for 2 today. He looks to change that. Grounds this one right to first. Skipped up. Steps on the bag himself for the out.
There you go. You saw him get that ground ball. He was keeping an eye on Alerte. He was Alerte on Alerte as he got that ground ball. But just routine, got the out, kept his eyes on Alerte, and base runners now stay. That's what you want if you're Simsbury.
So now, with Nyman grounding out, bring up Max Hannawald. He's 0 for 2 today. Was hit by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, looking to bring a couple runs in here. You got runners in second and third.
What?
Morales sets the pitch. One is just upstairs.
2-0.
Max Hannawald, a veteran player himself. He's a guy who we find on the mound. We also find him playing second a lot. Looks at a strike there, but today he's playing designated hitter.
2-1.
And a good move really by Sanford, honestly. He's hitting really good. Close to 400 on the average.
Yeah, that's always really good.
One is skied up. That one finds its way over into the practice lacrosse field.
You should have laid out for that one.
Nah, I'm not reaching that. That was about 25 feet behind me.
Close enough.
That one is ripped. Gets down. That is going to be a base knock. Hannawald's going to bring one home. Sanford sending home Gertner. The throw home off target. Hannawald retreats back to first. He gets a 2 RBI single.
And there we go. Big opportunity, and he made the most of it. Getting a couple runners in. Getting the bench a little bit fired up there, too.
Make it 7-1 now.
Just a nice piece of hitting, too. Just right up the middle, line drive, right in between shortstop and second. Both of them couldn't get there. And you got both runners ready to go right as that ball got to the outfield.
And that'll bring up Quinn O'Neill. He's 0 for 2 today.
Yep, looking for vengeance.
Looks at a strike there.
We talked about him trying to make sure that he just seemed a little bit off plane on his swing. We'll see here if he makes the adjustment.
So Hannawald now with 13 RBIs on the year.
Yeah, Hannawald with a really nice piece of hitting. And he's still staying aggressive.
O'Neill, a soft chopper.
Foul ball.
Foul down third baseline. He's looking for his RBIs of the day. He leads the team in RBIs with 28.
That's pretty good.
0-2.
Also
Especially
leads
for
them
high
in
school.
batting average.
For a high school league where it's, you know, they played, I think, 15 games, and he has 28 RBIs. That's almost 2 a game. That's pretty impressive.
That one is outside. I did ask him the other day. I said, are you sure you want to play football in the fall? You know, he's a football commit, D3.
Okay.
So are you sure you want to play football in the fall? He's a 3-sport athlete, so he plays varsity, football in the fall, and then played swimming. He was on the varsity swim team.
Wow.
In the winter, and he's
Yeah,
playing baseball,
guy.
3-sport athlete.
Oh, my God. That's
3-sport
crazy.
varsity athlete. Give him his flowers.
Yeah, that's
baseball hit?
that's a lot.
A couple of these guys play
One
multiple
sport was
sports.
enough for me.
A couple of these guys on this team play multiple sports. It's Quinn on the football team with Lebrecht and Hussey. All three of them play on the varsity team. Hussey was the quarterback this past season.
1-2.
Big swing and a miss there from O'Neill, so he goes down on strikes.
Just not his day today. Just Just a little bit off with the timing.
But you don't see that often. I mean,
No.
he's really been one of the hottest hitters
Yeah.
in the league.
Yeah,
It's really tough to see him have a day like today.
Yeah, just a little bit off today. But, you know, we all have our slumps, so he'll be back.
Kyle Sharkey, 1 for 2 today. He steps in at a spot where he can bring his teammate Max Hanwalt home. Sharkey has a great eye for the ball in the strike zone. Leads off there.
Right there. Good eye.
Yeah, right. Good there. There's your example. He's also got speed as well. So he's got discipline at the plate, but he's also got speed.
I think everybody. Oh, that ball's coming our way. No, it's not.
That one popped up. First baseman there to make the grab.
My outfielder instincts took over. I thought it was coming.
And end the inning. But not before the Titans pick up a couple more. 7-1, they lead it. We've played 6. Last call for the Trojans.
Two more.
Titans baseball is presented by WHCI. Community support, volunteer involvement, and digital engagement each play a role in sustaining WHCI's baseball coverage, ensuring that hometown teams and seasonal storylines continue to reach viewers across the region. That one is fouled off as we get underway here in the 7th.
Keeping Rebors in for another inning. He's been doing very well. Not a single run allowed.
Oh,
Alex Strapp by my side, Anthony Altamirano here.
I feel like I might have jinxed that. We'll see, though.
That one is outside. Checks his swing, hits it over by us.
That one you probably should have laid out for.
No, I could have reached out for that. I think that one I could have. Would have been in David's way.
Yeah.
Maybe you could hop the fence for them.
Yeah, no. I am not hopping the fence.
No, they'll send for
that
some.
one.
Here's somebody they'll send for.
Got him on the K there. That's nice.
Strikeout from Rebors there. First one down. Simsbury down to their last couple outs.
Yep, they definitely trust him to keep him in for this final inning here. You can tell that they're a little bit late on the swings. That ball came our way, our direction.
Well, the Titans been too strong at home, I think. They're outscoring their opponents 91-31 at home last season, and then this season And overall, they've outscored their opponents 126-51. That's a run differential of 75
Yeah, that's
in the positive.
Yeah, talk about 75 hard.
That's a really astonishing number. In their last 6 games, they have a plus 52 run differential, 59-7. The numbers there.
That's crazy.
This is a
That's
team that
crazy.
has real good offense, backed up by a real good defense.
Yeah. A difference of 75 and 52.
That one is lifted. Panarella and Alerte on the run. That's going to go out, hit off the pathway behind the away dugout.
I was going to say 75 hard and 52 pickup, but
1-2.
whatever.
Simsbury.
The 2 viewers are probably cringing at that one.
Simsbury, meanwhile, has been outscored 36-14 in their last 5 road games, a negative 22 run differential. This game not helping that cause. They are coming off of a win over Canton, and in their last road game, they had a win over Bristol Central. That was May 4th. That win snapped a 4-game road losing streak for Simsbury.
Yeah, and they've been in this game for quite a bit. I've been definitely very.
Strikeout there from Rebors, though. So he looks to strike out the side. They're down to their last out.
Doing all they can to close this game out. But, I mean, like I was saying, Simsbury, they were doing a lot of great things to stay in this game, doing a lot of the things that I mentioned earlier before the game started, just trying to stay in control and keep the tempo on their pace in their possession. They did that for a while, but then Hall did their thing, put some runs on the board.
Well, they did a pretty good job keeping the Titans at bay. Titans have 3
That's true.
straight Mercy Rule victories at home
Yeah,
coming into this one. And they have 4 Mercy Rule wins in their last 6 games, as well as 4 shutouts in their last 6. So the fact that Simsbury was able to keep them at bay
Yeah.
and put a run on the board, pretty good.
yeah, it's
That one is swung on. This should do it. Nyman is calling for it, and he's there to make the grab for the final out. So the Titans pick up a win here, 7-1. Pretty good ball game here.
Yeah, pretty good ball game. It was. You saw some really nice plays done by both teams. We'll see that last play in right field in the highlight reel. I think maybe we'll see. I don't know, but you know, Hall doing their thing as they usually do.
The Titans pick up another win. The Titans post-game show and post-game interviews coming your way next. Stay tuned. You're watching WHCI.
Sorry about that rotation there. I didn't know, honestly, I didn't know that meant that I was supposed to go to third.
Yeah. So basically, on a tag, first
Thank
and
you.
second tag,
Have a good one.
2 out.
Yep.
Not good.
Thank you, though. Appreciate that.
That means you go down, play at third. 'Cause
Get
I
'em.
have to take the tags at first and second.
Right, and I get tags, touches, tags
Yeah.
third, and the
you
play
got-
at third.
You got to play at third, yeah.
That's the part. I knew touches and tags. I didn't know.
So you've been doing that for how many years? And you didn't,
It really, I didn't know I'm 2-man mechanic.
yeah, you
That's
got to
a-
go down.
Shit.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I would have forgotten. Thank you.
You too.
Yeah, Well. Should I carry this?
Not yet.
Should I carry this or no?
You can look at it. I mean, don't try to like.
Nah, I'm just whatever. It's fine.
Okay. Don't turn on yet. Back here on WHCI for the Titans post-game show. Alex Stroud by my side, Anthony Altamirano here. And Alex, a great win, the 7th straight for the Titans.
Absolutely. Keeping that win streak going as best as they possibly can and doing what they do best. Just having more chaos on offense. We talked about some of the keys. Seemed like Simsbury was going to do something. They definitely stayed in the game real well and had a lot of control at the start with some good possessions. But, Hall did their thing. They put it in play. They put some runs on the board, and that was that.
Their 7th straight win and their 7th win at home. Still, the only loss is against Southington earlier in the year, and that was a strong side as well. They've had a really tough schedule this year, and now pick up their 12th win on the year, 12-4.
Yeah.
Talk about how Hall has been able to kind of adjust with this tough schedule that Nick Sanford has built for them.
Yeah. So, I mean, look, they got a good culture there. There's a good culture in the locker room and on the field. There's a lot of energy coming from the players, and that always feeds off of every single player when they're on the field and doing their thing. So I think just doing that from the start, doing that from the ground up. You talked about earlier in the broadcast about some of the programs from the middle schools in the West Hartford area that just know how to raise their kids well, and in terms of having a sports background and just having that mentality when they're out there. So.
Yeah, another strong year of Hall baseball for sure. They'll now head to the road for their final road game of the year, so to speak, against Northwest Catholic. They have no more road games against non-West Hartford schools. They'll have a neutral game against the Conard Red Wolves this Thursday at Fondella Field. We'll have coverage on WHCI. Their last official road game will be against Northwest Catholic the day prior on Wednesday. That will be a 3:45 start. They'll then come back home for 2 more. And the final 2 home games, what do you have for us on those?
Yeah, I mean, look, they are dominant at home. They know how to win at home. They know how to defend their turf. So I would expect the same thing as we've gotten all year from Hall, defend their turf as they usually do. Well, it's not turf, but,
We know what you meant.
Defending their diamond, defending the field.
Hall plays well at home. They really love their home-cooked meals, and that's very, very true.
Yeah.
Simsbury, on the other hand, drops a game. They're now 6-11 on the year. They're still looking to clinch their spot in the CIAC Class AA tournament. They'll head to Bristol Eastern and play the Lancers next. 3:45 start. That will be Wednesday.
Yep, that's going to be a fun one as well to see, so I can't wait.
For all of us here at WHCI, stay tuned. That'll do it for our post-game show with Alex Stroud, Anthony Altamirano. We'll have a short break now, and we'll have post-game interviews coming your way. Stay tuned, folks.
Yeah, it's all right. I'm here with Alex Remorse, and he pitched Rebor, excuse me, and he pitched a really nice game today. Came in after Grant, coming in, closing, getting the save for your team. Um, it seemed like at the start there were a couple runners that got on base in that first inning you came in, but then you kind of settled in, found your way. What was kind of going through your mind there?
Yeah, I think early I was just trying to attack the zone, and it didn't go my way early on. But as I got more into the game, as I got more into getting used to the mound out there, I felt a lot more comfortable, and I think that last inning reflected that, where I was attacking the zone a lot more too.
Yeah, and so what did you do to like kind of make those adjustments in the next couple innings? Is there anything that like you did? I mean, obviously mentally, but is there anything like mechanics wise or anything like that you did in the next inning, or is it just battling through and then kind of figuring it out afterwards?
It was more so just battling through. I think it wasn't a mechanics problem. It was a mental problem. I just needed to get into the zone a little bit more and just think like, all right, I can beat these guys with all my pitches I have, all three of them, and I think it worked out well after that once I got into that mindset.
Absolutely. I mean, you had two strikeouts in that last inning there, so and you jammed that final guy in center field for that out. So there definitely was some nice changes there. Totally random question.
Yeah.
If you had to choose someone on the team that's most like Cam Scattaboo, who would that be?
Cam Scattaboo.
Do you know who that is? All right. I'll ask it differently. If there's a player, it's a fun question. If there's a player on the team that has, which player is closest to having like CTE on the team?
CTE. Probably Grant.
Oh dear. I think Jen's gonna yell at me for this one. That means Grant's a fun guy to be with, right?
Yeah. He's a really chill guy to be with. I mean, I love how locked in he is during the game. I love how he gets in the zone, but he also picks other guys up. Like he picks other guys up on the team all the time. He's always telling people to keep their heads up and stay on the game.
Awesome. All right, that's going to be it with Alex Rebors. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. You're watching WHCI.
Back here at WHCI with Matt Panarella, and Matt, 3 for 3, 4 RBIs. I mean, you gotta tell me what was working for you out there today, man.
Yeah, I think just simplifying my approach, not trying to do too much, like knowing the scenario, trying to go the other way, and just simplify it.
Yeah, and again, a really strong performance. I mean, obviously, you guys struggled at the gate a little bit, but you guys picked it up, and behind some strong pitching and defense. I mean, really talk about, you got a couple of home games left before the playoffs. How important is it that you guys kind of keep this glue together and keep this win streak going, 7 straight?
Yeah, I think like for right now, the most important thing is just build momentum, like fix any small issues that are going on, like going into the playoffs, make sure that we have everything down, and we'll definitely be good.
All right, well, thank you so much, Matt. Great game for you, man.
Thank you, appreciate it.
And we'll take a quick intermission. We'll got Nick Sanford here, a head coach. Nick, you guys won 7 straight, and we talked with Matt a little bit about it, but how important is it that you keep this hot hitting and kind of winning ways going?
Yeah, it's very important. You don't want to hit any lulls at this point in the season, so like we've been talking about, we've been doing all 3 facets of the game very well: offense, defense, and pitching, and we continue to kind of just keep guys stretched out and get a lot of guys in the game, because we're going to need everyone to be able to make a good run if we want to make a run in the state tournament.
And you guys, I mean, it's really hard to kind of pick one player, but you guys, it seems like when you have a player that's playing bad, not having a good day, you have another that steps up. I mean, how important is that for you? You could pretty much pick any one of these guys in your lineup, put them in your card.
Yeah, that's so important. I mean, we've talked about this lineup at length throughout the season. Any one of these guys, it could be their day to produce, You know, when someone's not producing, someone steps up and picks up for them. That's a testament to them. That's a testament to their preparation, their cohesiveness as a team. So the credit's all to them. So, you know, they're just ready for the tasks that we put in front of them, and they take advantage of it.
And you guys got some tough opponents coming up. A couple of West Hartford squads. So that's always, you know, no matter the records, it's always tough. Northwest Catholic and Conard. But really looking even more so ahead, trying to look ahead at playoffs. Obviously, got 4 games from now until then. How important is it that you guys are playing well right now? You know, you're going to face some tough guys. You want to make a deep playoff run, you're going to face some tough guys. We saw Glastonbury last year, 32 seed, made it all the way, you know, and then lost 1-0. But how important is it that you guys have these guys mentally prepared, but also physically prepared for that?
Yeah, trying to, you know, just keep everyone fresh, you know, not burning anyone out. Trying to maintain, you know, low pitch counts where we can, get other guys into the games, and just keep practice, you know, quick and easy and cover what we need to cover. But, you know, it's going to be a little quick stretch here. Some rain coming in. It may make things a little interesting as far as games in a row. But we'll see what happens. And, you know, like I said, these guys are battle tested, so they're ready to take it by force.
Thank you so much. And a great win for the Titans. Their 7th straight. They improve with their 12th win on the year. Thank you so much from all of us here. Chris Prentice, Alex Stroud, Dave Petrell. This is Anthony Altamirano saying so long from West Hartford.